it's Juliana here, and I wanted to talk briefly about how I originally wrote the fan fiction on Wattpad that Storm Twins Conquer Monster High. Here are the original dolls used in pretty much all of the doll photography in this fan fiction. You can recognize Veronica by her bangs, because they've always been extra long. And if you look at the cover image of this, that is that fairy doll at the center of that picture. This is the fairy Naomi doll in that picture. And this is the fairy Heather doll in that picture. I have not changed her hairstyle since writing the fanfiction. And as for the star of this story, it's Demi. So these are my stories on my profile on my Wattpad account. So first you have the Storm Twins Conquer Monster High, which I originally started writing in November of 2022 and putting updates on my YouTube channel as well as my Amino account. I have a whole file on my phone of just early drafts of the story. And then continuing with the story of the AU, there's the Cursed History of Rainbow High, which I wrote before the reboot happened. So it's basically a creepypasta-esque take on the Poopsie brand. That gets very odd and creepy at times. It literally reads like a creepypasta. Then there's a sequel that is still in the works, that I am really trying to figure out what other MG lines I want to cover for it, as the whole like AU involves dimensional travel and exploring other fictional universes and doll lines. So the first one covers some of the Shadow High girls exploring Monster High, and it covers multiple generations of that, as well as being a darker take with very complex lore. The second one will cover more MGA doll lines. And then there's a story that I started writing that's a bit more experimental, Laurel and Valentina's Adventure. It's about Laurel Devious and Valentina Fairy from Unicorn Academy switching places because they are very similar and have literally the same personality. So, yeah. But yeah, these are the stories I wrote on my Wattpad account. And I'm the only person who has ever had access to this Wattpad account. So no one else has been on here except for me. But yeah. I also made a community post on my channel showing the screenshots of like the original draft and the earlier posts on my Amino as well, promoting the story and its ideas. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to say that really quickly. Juliana, wrote that Storm Twins Conquer Monster High back in November of 2022. And this is my story. If anyone else ever claims to have written it, they are lying. Because I wrote this independently and completely alone.